Hello everyone, my name is Brian and welcome to this first Season 4 Smite commentary. And what are the odds? I actually got one of the gods that has a new skin. I have gotten the, what's her face? The Nemesis. Honestly, that's the only skin I already bought. The other ones I haven't really checked out yet. I know they're good, there are a couple of very good skins, but I just haven't checked them out yet. Also, a couple of them are with season ticket, I believe. You can join season tickets. It's just for every win that you get I think 15 points. And you can increase that with boosters. You can also get quests if you buy the season ticket. But you don't have to buy the season ticket this time to get the rewards. You can just get them by playing. Every single win gives you 15 points. I think you also need to get season ticket if you want to vote for teams. So for the SPL, you want to vote for teams who you think will win. And the one that wins, if you guessed it correctly, then you will get points for that. That's a way I got a good amount of points last season. But yeah, there's so many items. I probably should have looked into the items first before I went into any of the games. But we'll take a look at all of them as we are just in this game. I think I want to go with the new Heartseeker. I think that's a very interesting one. Also, they changed the Lotus... Actually, they didn't. Never mind, I thought they changed the Lotus Crown. They did change the Brawlers a little bit. 5 penetration reduction. It's not a world of a change. It's just... I guess it's there. The penetration on it was pretty good. Polynomicon, no real changes. Doesn't look changed. Chronos Bandit has changed. Reduces 1 second of cooldown for each ability every 10 seconds. So a little bit different. Just see if I can see some quick changes. It doesn't look like an awful lot of changes in the first items I see. Of course, I feel like a lot of people will just pick their favorite picks or their flavor picks or just the picks they are comfortable with, the ones they're used to, before they try out one of the new items. I will be getting Sunder this game though, because I feel like Sunder is very powerful. If you upgrade it, it will allow you to deal 50%, or not 50, oh that would be way too overpowered, but 30% additional damage. That's still a lot, don't get me wrong. If you upgrade your relic, which you can now by the way, you can upgrade your relics for 500 gold. If you upgrade Sunder, you will increase the amount of damage someone takes by 30% instead of what it was last season, getting rid of protections on their side. But since I'm Nemesis, I can just ult them to get rid of their protections, hit them with a hot Sunder to make sure that they get increased damage as well, and that will just ensure a huge amount of damage that you will be able to do at that moment. Nice heal by the Hell. They changed Hell a lot. I don't know how I feel about the changes they made to her though. I feel like they made her a little bit too bad. Let's see if we can... Actually, we can't heal up on that one. A little bit too much damage on the Hell to survive that, but... My shield is a little bit too low. I can't really use it to heal up yet. Since I took like 160 from the Heart Bomb. It restored 60, so that means that I still took an overall 40 damage from the Heart Bomb alone. So yeah, if you don't have any points in 2-3, don't try to use it as a heal. Not yet worth it. But yeah, so I do like the fact... Okay, I really can't heal from it. I really can't, and I died to her shield. That was so bad. Not gonna lie, maybe I gave her the achievement. There is an achievement for Nemesis that if you kill someone with the reflect damage from your shield, you get the achievement. I think I just gave it to her if she didn't have it already. Bad play, but that's fine. I can get the Heartseeker. I really want to try it out. So after 5 basic attacks, my next ability will hit for 100% of my physical power, which in this case is 65, so that's not bad, since I went for the power boots, and the Heartseeker provides a little bit of power as well. I feel like you get more benefit out of it if you have more power, of course, so maybe it pairs well with something like, I don't know, maybe the Transcendence, so you have a lot of power and can smack them with a lot of damage. But you do need to confirm 5 basic attacks for your next ability to hit that, so I'm not sure how good it will be. Nice 2 by the Chang'e. Let's just dash away for safety. Chang'e can heal up a good amount. But a little bit back to the Hell changes. They changed her 3 so it doesn't burst heal, but it is a heal over time now. And I honestly don't like it. I don't like that change. It does mean that your buff, your movement speed buff will be longer, but I don't feel like it's really worth it. I feel like you lose too much for it. Ooh, nice damage on the Cupid. Can I finish it? Oh, come on. That is 1 HP. That's literally 1 HP. Let's see if I can get him with a dash. Yeah, we can get him. That's fine. Maybe I can get the... I'll just wait for my 2 to get back up. Looks like she wants to do something. Maybe heal up with the shield. Although I doubt she has enough mana. Free kill. I guess that's fine. 3 kills already. I think I've been very good at last hitting so far. Because I don't feel like I did an awful lot. I did ult a couple of them. Which is not bad. Nemesis ult is never a bad ability. But you need to really level that one up to make it as good and potent as it can be. Since they did nerf it overall. Not this season, but before. So the ultimate was at some stage 50% of maximum HP. With, of course, being reduced by damage mitigation and physical protection. But I think it's now maximum of 40, 30? I think 40 if I'm not mistaken. And it also scales up, so it won't deal as much of damage, but it's still good. Still a good ability. But yeah, the Hell change. I do like the fact that Hell can use her 1 on teammates to heal them both. But I feel like it's kind of an overall nerf to her. Her 3 is less potent because you didn't really use it as much for the movement speed as you did for the burst heal. The burst heal is completely gone, so it will be over time. Over time can be counted more easily by healing reduction. You can use a relic to get the healing reduction off quickly. Witchblade is an interesting item now. Attack speed, movement speed, health, and provides the attack speed reduction aura, as well as the Ravana, since the Ravana has it, hits basic attacks, my healing will be reduced, or anyone that gets hit. So it's the first basic attack oriented healing reduction item. I do like the fact that they've brought one into the game. I'm not sure if it's... I'm not sure how good it is. I feel like it should be more for the hunters if they really want to counter the healing, but not sure. Not sure who to focus at this stage. Let's just finish off Dao Quang so he can't return to the fight. Let's go for the Cupid next. Decent damage. Gets a shield, of course, because he kills someone. That sucks. I think this is a good time to run. This is definitely a good time to run. Blocking the hard bomb. I can heal up with the shield, or at least take less damage with the shield. I didn't really heal up anything, but at least made sure that the Artemis didn't get hit by it. Ooh, that's way too low HP. Nemesis didn't go for the basic attack though, so I will live for a bit. My shield will heal me now, so that's a good thing. With it at rank 4, I can definitely heal from an ability. Kind of shield up the damage I get from that ability and then return it in health. That should help me out to try and survive that. Although Hell is back here pretty soon, so I should be fine. Let's go aggressive. Oh my god. Seriously, I got killed by minions. Was Nemesis close enough to hit that slice and dice? Not sure. I think that's what still the slice and dice she used when I was in the tower, but not sure at all. But I do have a good amount of gold. I got a couple of kills there, so I will be able to pick up Stone Cutting Sword, and I will be able to upgrade my Sunder as well, reducing the cooldown to 100 seconds and bringing it to that 30% increased damage, which I was talking about. I really want to try that combo. Excuse me. So I do have an... I feel like this is actually a pretty good item build. I have a lot of power with the 3 items. 115. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Let's see. Thunder. Nice. That's 2 of them. Let's see if we can chase someone down. Maybe something like... well, cooldown reduction is never a bad thing, so I can get my 2 up more often. But maybe a Frostbound. I feel like Frostbound would be pretty good with this build. Either that or Hasten It, so you can just go aggressive onto your opponents very easily. And that will allow you to do a bunch. Not able to hit the Cupid. I wanted to hit the Cupid. He got healed as he dashed. He didn't get hit the first. The first one that gets hit will be applied with the Heartseeker additional damage. So, yeah. Nice ult. I will be able to avoid a decent amount of damage and heal up again. But that attack, or that healing reduction with the attack speed is actually pretty annoying to deal with. It's not something that you're really familiar with. I mean, if someone has Brawlers, you know that if you get hit by ability, you get that damage reduction. Also, if you... Let's shield this. Nice, getting some good healing from that. The healing over time, as you can see, is 50. It's not bad healing overall, but I feel like being over a time, it's a little bit unreliable. I don't like it. I feel like they nerfed her. Her 1 in Shadow Stance goes through minions and detonates, something like Nox ultimate. I do like that change. That gives her a good amount of clear. But the fact that you can't use that burst, ooh, that's a lot of burst. And that wasn't even with the Thunder. But the fact that she can only use her 1 in healing stance on her teammates and not anymore to deal damage to your opponents, I feel like it's more of a nerf than anything else. Can't catch up to the Aokuang. I think he just went the other way. But we will be able to get this tower. Artemis and Medusa just a little bit too much damage. Standing still, so make sure that the healing from the Hell can connect. Since it is a skill shot, you do need to hit me to heal herself as well as me. I do like the fact that she got that, but the fact that she can't hit enemies with that anymore kind of sucks for her, because she can't heal up if there's another teammate around with that ability. So she has no burst healing whatsoever. So I definitely feel like they nerfed Hell, and she wasn't even doing that well to begin with. Of course, in Assault she's always going to be viable because healers are just straight up OP in Assault. But I don't know, I feel like they nerfed her. I don't like the changes. I do like the fact that you can heal teammate with your 1. And it's a skill shot, I like that. But the fact that it doesn't deal damage to your opponents, and that your 3 isn't burst heal anymore. If they kept the burst heal, I feel like it would be better. But now they overdid it. Let's see how fast we can burn down this Nemesis. Looks like very quick. Looks like very quick. It took a little bit, but Artemis hit a couple of shots and she just got erased. That was an ultimate Thunder combo onto the Nemesis. Way too much damage. When did I get 10 kills? Interesting. Nice 2 by the Ravana. Will avoid the slow. I'll just... Oh, never mind. They're going to hard commit. I'll just attack the Phoenix then. Get rid of that. I do have a good amount of damage on it. Also, the Heartseeker gives a little bit of flat pen, 10 penetration. So that's also one of the reasons I wanted to try it out. Getting flat penetration is never a bad thing. And since I didn't go for Jotuns, I didn't have it. Jotuns is still a very good option though. I think that you will be completely fine if you pick Jotuns. It's a little bit more expensive than the Heartseeker, but it also provides a little bit more power. But it doesn't provide movement speed, so it's kind of whatever you prefer. I feel like it's actually a good item to pick up, because it's a lot more cheap. Well, it's a bit cheaper, it's 2100 gold. So that's actually pretty good. And we are able to pick up this victory. And I feel like it pairs well with Nemesis being more basic attack oriented, even though she has a couple of good abilities. Short game, by the way. 11 minutes. I didn't expect it to be that short. Decent amount of damage. Both hunters on our team did more damage, as expected. To be fair, I do need to get close to them, and against a couple of them, it is always a risk. Still feel like I did a good amount of damage. They also got a lot of items to kind of counter us. Makes sense. I mean, we have 4 physicals. We have the Ravana, Artemis, Medusa, and me, of course. Hell being the only magical that can just counter build onto the physical. And you can see that in the Nemesis going for the Void Shield, the Breastplate of Valor, the Sovereignty on the Ravana, the Witchblade on the Ravana, the Witchblade just to counteract our basic attack speed, our attack speed, because it doesn't provide physical protection anymore, which I guess is fine. Otherwise, it's such a hard counter to anything that basic attacks. Getting any physical basic attack was hard countered by that item, because I mean, you have protections, you had power reduction, and you had attack speed reduction. You had so much in that one item, so it was a very good counter to that specific god, the hunter, or the other basic attack oriented assassins, or maybe warriors. It was just, I feel like, a little bit too one-sided, as in it provided too much to counter a specific basic attack physical. So I do like the changes. It now provides health, attack speed, movement speed, if I wasn't mistaken. I think it was movement speed. Or wasn't it? Don't quote me on that, but it was 2 percentage-based stats. One was attack speed, I'm sure, but I'm not sure what the other one was. And of course the healing reduction. Actually pretty good. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. This was the first match in the Season 4. I will be taking a look at the god changes. And of course, once I get into more items, I definitely will be... Well, I can give you a better opinion on how good a couple of items are, how bad they are. Kind of depends a lot on the situation, of course. But, yeah. Very excited for this one. Good start. Nice win. A lot of last hits. Not going to complain. But, yeah. Nice one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.